Take a picture. Something strange has happened to the middle class. People are earning more money than ever before. Better salaries, better gadgets, better lifestyles. But somehow, financial stress keeps increasing. A person earning $25,000 struggles. A person earning $80,000 also struggles. Even someone earning 1.5 lakh per month often feels financially trapped. And the most dangerous part, most people think they are becoming financially successful, when in reality, they are only upgrading their lifestyle. This is the middle class trap nobody notices until it's too late. Think about this carefully. 20 years ago, owning a car in India was considered a major achievement. Today, cars are everywhere. Premium phones are everywhere. Luxury apartments are everywhere. Expensive cafes are full every weekend. From the outside, it looks like everyone is becoming richer. But if you look deeper, many people are only one missed salary away from financial stress. That's the hidden reality. Let's take a simple example. Imagine a normal salaried employee named Rohit. He is 29 years old. Works in Bangalore. Good job. Decent salary. When he first started working, he earned around 30,000 per month. At that time, life was simple. He lived in a shared apartment, used public transport, cooked at home, had a basic phone, spent carefully, and surprisingly, he actually saved money. Not a huge amount, but enough to slowly build security. Then promotions happened. His salary increased to 55,000, then 80,000, then crossed 1 lakh per month. And that's where the invisible shift began. His lifestyle upgraded step by step. Shared apartment became a luxury 1 BHK. Public transport became a bike. Bike became a car on EMI. The simple phone became the latest flagship model. Weekend chai became expensive brunchs. Occasional online shopping became daily online deliveries. Nothing looked extreme individually. That's why the trap is so hard to notice. Every expense feels reasonable. After working this hard, I deserve better. And honestly, that sentence sounds completely logical, but here's the problem. Every salary increase slowly disappeared into lifestyle upgrades, not investments, not assets, not freedom. Just better consumption. Now let's do some simple math. Suppose someone earns 1 lakh per month after taxes. Sounds like a great income, right? But now look at the expenses. Rent in a good city area, 30,000 car EMI, 18,000 fuel and maintenance, 7,000 food delivery and eating outside, 10,000 shopping and subscriptions, 8,000 family responsibilities, 15,000 travel and random expenses, 10,000 total, almost 98,000. So despite earning 1 lakh every month, almost nothing remains. And this is more common than people think. The real issue is not low income anymore. The real issue is lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation means this: as income rises, expenses rise automatically. And over time, people start confusing luxury with normal life. That's the dangerous part. Once your brain adjusts to a certain lifestyle, it stops feeling luxurious. It starts feeling necessary. A few years ago, food delivery was occasional. Now, for many people, cooking feels inconvenient. Earlier, a phone was used for communication. Now it has become a status symbol. Earlier, vacations were rare. Now social media makes people feel guilty for not traveling, and slowly, people build expensive lifestyles they must continuously maintain. Now here's something most people never think about. Every lifestyle upgrade creates permanent pressure. A bigger apartment doesn't only increase rent, it increases expectations. A luxury car doesn't only cost EMI, it also costs insurance, maintenance, fuel, and future upgrades. A premium lifestyle creates recurring expenses that quietly consume future income. And this is where the psychological trap begins. Humans naturally compare themselves to others, especially in middle-class environments. People compare salaries, cars, phones, weddings, vacations. Social media makes this even worse because online, everyone looks financially successful. Nobody posts their debt. Nobody posts financial stress. Nobody posts anxiety about MS. People only show the highlights, so the brain starts believing something dangerous. Spending equals success, and saving feels boring. But in reality, many wealthy people become wealthy because they delayed lifestyle upgrades. Let's compare two people. Eamon and Vivek. Both earn 1 lakh per month. Eamon upgrades his lifestyle every time his salary increases. Better car, better apartment, more expensive habits. By the end of the month, he saves around 10,000. Now look at Vivek. He still enjoys life, but he controls lifestyle inflation. Instead of upgrading everything immediately, he invests heavily. He saves and invests 50,000 every month. Now here's where things become interesting. If Vivek invests 50,000 monthly with long-term compounding at approximately 12% annual return, in 20 years, his portfolio could potentially cross 5 crore. Meanwhile, Eamon may look wealthier externally, but financially, Vivek has far more freedom. That's the hidden difference between appearing rich and becoming rich. And here's another uncomfortable truth. Many salaried people are not buying things because they truly need them. They buy them because they fear falling behind. Socially, this is not always greed. Sometimes it's insecurity. People who grew up seeing financial struggle often want visible proof that life has improved. So they upgrade their lifestyle to feel successful. Again, this is emotionally understandable, but financially, it can become dangerous because the modern financial system quietly encourages this behavior. Banks happily offer bigger loans to salaried employees, and this make expensive products feel affordable. A 15 lakh car no longer feels like 15 lakh. It feels like only 27,000 per month, and this changes human psychology completely. People stop evaluating total cost. They only evaluate monthly pain. That's why so many people are financially trapped despite high incomes. Their future income is already committed. Future salary is already booked for MS, rent, subscriptions, credit card payments. The paycheck arrives and immediately disappears. The long-term consequences become visible later, usually in the late 30s or 40s. That's when responsibilities increase. Parents get older. Children's education becomes expensive. Medical costs rise. And suddenly people realize something shocking. They earned well for years, but never truly built wealth. This is why many high-income professionals still feel insecure, not because their salary is low, but because their lifestyle became too expensive to maintain without continuous income. They don't own freedom, they own obligations. So what do financially smart people do differently? They delay excessive lifestyle upgrades. Not forever, just long enough to build assets first. They focus on emergency funds, investments, skills, cash flow, long-term ownership, while others use salary increases to impress people. They use salary increases to buy future freedom. And ironically, the people who look less flashy in their 20s and early 30s often become the most financially secure later because compounding rewards patience, not appearance. The middle-class trap rarely destroys people instantly. It happens slowly. One one upgrade, one subscription, one comparison at a time. Until one day, a person realizes they are earning more than ever before, but still cannot relax financially. So the next time your salary increases, ask yourself one simple question: am I upgrading my life or upgrading my financial pressure? Because every lifestyle decision has a hidden long-term cost, and sometimes the most expensive thing you can buy is the need to keep earning at the same speed forever. The goal is not to avoid enjoying life. The goal is balance. Enjoy your money, But don't build a lifestyle that quietly steals your future freedom, because real wealth is not looking successful online. Real wealth is having options, having peace, having control over your time and decisions. And most people notice that truth far too late. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more calm, reality-based finance stories about money psychology, wealth building, and the financial systems.